In today's lesson, we'll work on our intermediate course, and here, Unit 11, Force Part 11.4, Speaking and Writing. Our goals here are come to a decision and apologize. Listening and speaking, decisions. What are three most important factors in choosing where to live? And here, location, location, and allocation. Exercise 1A. Do you agree with the quotation above? What are the most important factors for you? Make a list with a partner. Pause the video, answer these questions in a written form. And now let's look at the possible answers. Well, I don't quite agree with the quotation above because as the world is becoming technologically developed and as a result of globalization, with the advent of the internet and other technologies, gadgets that we have, we don't have to pay attention to location very much because we can choose wherever we want to live. We can have jobs on the internet, we can have entertainment on the internet just through movies, through cinema, through everything. And a lot of places, regardless of or irrespective of their location, have certain basic facilities that people need, and you don't need to be at the center to be included in the great game of economy or life. And I think most important factors are, well, first of all, climate, because you have to live in the climate that you like, and that you favor. And second one, maybe like neighborhood people, rich people, middle class, and people with certain similar religious or economical or cultural backgrounds. And these are most important factors when choosing a place to live. Exercise 1B, what are the consequences of having or not having each factor? For example, if it's a good area, it may be very expensive. Pause the video, answer the questions in a written form. Well, now let's look at the possible answers. Well, let's just talk about the above mentioned factors like climate and the cultural background. If you don't have a cultural and cultural and religious backgrounds, you may have clash with people living there, your neighbors, and you may have misunderstandings, you may have stress in your life. And if it's climate is not favorable, you may be irritated all day long during your entire existence. Exercise 2. Listen to a group of friends talking about moving to a different apartment. Which of the factors you listed in exercise 1 do they mention? And now, if you have any, let's look at the suggested answers. And the suggested answers, they discuss the number of rooms, the floor the apartment is on, and the location, and the price and rent. Exercise 3A. Listen and complete the expressions. Pause video, fill the gaps on your own. Now, let's check the answers together. 1. Let's leave extras like that for now. 2. Don't you think a balcony is essential? 3. Well, another option would be to go for a ground floor apartment. 4. So, we're looking for a 3-bedroom apartment. Exercise 3B. Work with a partner and match the 4 phrases in exercise 3A to categories A to D. And now let's check the answers together. A. Arriving at a decision is 4. So we're looking for a 3-bedroom apartment. B. Discussing options is 3. Another option would be to go for a ground floor apartment. C. Making a point stronger is 2. Don't you think a balcony is essential? And for D. Controlling the time is 1. Let's leave extras like that for now. Exercise 3C. Practice saying the expressions in order to improve your pronunciation level. Exercise 4A. Read the information in the language for speaking box. Language for speaking box. Making decisions. Controlling the time. We use such expressions to show the structure of controlling the time. Could we move on? Let's leave that for now. We're running out of time. And when we're discussing options, we use structures like, are there any suggestions? What would happen if? And making your point stronger, you use, I'm convinced that, I must admit that. And in order to arrive at this decision, you say, so what we're saying, we have decided, yes, and that's settled then. Exercise 4B. task. Work in small groups, look at the descriptions on page 132 and decide together which home would be the best for a couple with a girl aged 9 and a boy aged 11. Reading and writing, apologizing. Exercise 5. Work in small groups. Have you ever done any of these things? What were the consequences? And here, situations are missed an important deadline at work or college, left someone out of an important decision, forgotten to thank someone for helping, sent a special invitation to the wrong friend. Pause the video, answer the questions in a written form. And now let's look at the possible answers. Well, I missed an important deadline at work. It was last week, and we decided to finish the course for intermediate in the last week, but we couldn't, and there were a lot of very detrimental consequences for this. Morale of the colleagues just declined, and that was overall bad for the company. Exercise 6. Work with a partner, read the 3 messages and match each to a situation. Exercise 5. And now let's check the answers. Message 1 is about sending an invitation to the wrong person. Message 2 is forgetting to thank someone. And message 3 is missing an important deadline at college. Exercise 7. Find phrases in the messages with similar meanings to phrases you want to fire. 4. Write them there. Pause the video and fill these gaps on your own. And now let's check the answers together. 1. Sorry for the trouble this causes. I'm sorry for, by mistake. I apologize for the inconvenience. Please accept my apologies. 2. I apologize for the delay in replying. Sorry for not getting in touch sooner. 3. I hope you will be able to forgive me. I really hope you understand. I can see now it would have been better too. And 4. Apologize once again. Apologies again. I apologize for the inconvenience. Exercise 8. Decide which phrase in each pair in exercise 7 is more formal and which is less formal. Read the information in the language for writing box to check your answers. Language for writing. Apologizing. It's important to get the tone right when you apologize. We can say the same thing in more or less formal ways, depending on the words we choose to use. As you see here, you have to pay attention to the words that you're picking depending on the situation, how close the person is to you, and the intonation too. So apologize is say you're sorry. Inconvenience is trouble here. More formal English uses complete sentences. Less formal English, you can miss out words. And here we have formal and informal structures for apologizing. And formal structures are, I apologize for the delay in replying. Please accept my apologies for something. I apologize for the inconvenience. I hope you will be able to forgive me. And in informal structures, we say sorry for not getting in touch sooner. Apologies for, sorry for the trouble this causes, and please forgive me. And additional structures are, for a formal structure, I hope you understand. I can see now it would have been better too. An informal structure, I can understand that you can think. And here, when we're trying to accept apology, we use informal structures. I understand completely. There's no need to apologize. And in informal structures, it's perfectly all right. That's okay. That's fine. Exercise 9a. Read Dimitri's email apologizing to a customer. What is the problem with the tone? How do you think the customer will react when he receives the email? And here email is, hi there, Mr. Carter. Sorry for not writing sooner. I have been a bit busy. Apologies for the problem that you had in our shop last Tuesday. It was a very busy day and some staff were off sick. Please forgive us. Dimitri, customer service. Exercise 9b. Rewrite the email with the correct tone. And now, if you have finished, let's look at the suggested answer. Well, dear Mr. Carter, I apologize for not contacting you sooner. I'm very sorry that you had problems in our shop last Tuesday. I can understand that you were not pleased with the situation. I believe you tried to discuss the matter with a member of staff but couldn't as we were very busy. This is unusual, but a lot of staff were away last week. If we can help with the matter, please feel free to visit our shop again and I'll try to help you. I apologize for the inconvenience. Yours sincerely, Dmitry. Exercise 10. Task. Write an email to apologize. And here you have A. Work with a partner. Choose one of the situations in exercise 5, or think of your own and discuss the details. B. On your own, write an email to apologize. C. Read your partner's email. Is the tone and style right? Pause the video. Do this exercise in a written form. That's the end for today's lesson. See you in the next lessons.